So how many friends do you have online?
I have like 9,000, not really, more like 900, but that's still pretty good.
So how do you know that your friends online, the ones you don't know in the physical world, are who they say they are?
I don't have any idea. I can't really go on that at all.
MySpace is actually the largest social networking site in the world, and we have around 110 million users, unique users on the site. But what it comes down to is we have 1 in 4 Americans on our site. That's a lot of people, and it's actually as many Americans as own a dog in this country. People go on this site, they share photos of themselves and their friends. Maybe they went to a trip somewhere, they put pictures about it. They blog about it, meaning they talk about it. They have comments on their pictures that people leave.
You want to be popular too, so like you want everyone to know who you are. You're like, oh, I wonder if somebody like commented me back. I wonder if I have new pictures. Oh, I put this picture up. I wonder how many comments I got. It's almost like when you have a really, really good book and you can't wait to get to the end of it, and like you have this anticipation, so you want to like skip the middle part and read the end.
Have you ever posted any videos or pictures of yourself online?
No, I haven't, but I have some friends that have put pictures of me on their Facebooks or MySpace without asking me.
Have you had a chance to look at some of her friends and what they're posting about her online?
No, and that's a little disturbing. I didn't know that.
What's important to note is once information is put on the internet or on a social site, even if you take it down later, it is archived, it is out there forever. A social networking site will contain much more personal information about a child, particularly when that child will post pictures of themselves, pictures of their family, areas they live in. It doesn't really take that much effort to really narrow in where a child actually may live or reside based on information on these sites.
Since you got your information out there like publicly, people just start stalking you and you like wonder why people are following you.
You choose whether your profile can be viewed freely or if you want it to be locked to only people you accept as your friend. And I had mine open freely, I didn't think nothing of it. And just random people, random girls, random guys would like this one guy, his name was like Daddy Licious or something, and he tried to be my friend, and I was like, no, and then I sent him a message, I was like, leave me alone.
Our young people are experimenting online. Their profile this week may be one kind of image, and then next week they might try out another image. Also, part of figuring out who they are is figuring out who they are sexually. And there's a lot of issues about, am I hot, am I attractive?
I would have like a lot of girls / friends that actually send like hot, close to naked pictures of them, and it would be like girls that I went out with and that I still kind of like.
Clearly, it's not enough just to sit by and assume that your kids are going to do the right thing, because good kids, smart kids that do the right things in lots of aspects of life still do goofy things on the internet and in social networking sites. Kids are going to post photos and personal information. At least they should be aware of the risks. At least they should use the privacy tools built into those sites to keep people they don't know from accessing their information and their data. And at least moms and dads should learn about what they're doing. If you don't know that your child has a MySpace page, you better find out. And you better talk to them about how they're using it and what they're doing to make sure that they use it safely and responsibly.
Think about one of the most important questions that teens really understand. Are you willing to share this information in front of your school assembly? And have a discussion with what's appropriate, what's not, when they're look at their images and see if you think it's something that shouldn't be on the profile, and then have them either remove it or let us know that you're concerned, and then we'll work with you.
I remember my mom got smart and she got a MySpace and she started like looking at my friend's page. Like, it sounds kind of creepy, but I give her props now because she got me out of a lot of trouble, because like she looked at my friend's MySpace and she's like, oh, so your friend so-and-so, like, oh, I saw a picture of you with her in a beer and some weed like at this party, and she's like, what about that? I'm like, what, how do you know? And then I'm like, oh God.